Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And as you can see, today I am actually doing a commercial job. I'm doing it's actually a student residence building, basically a condo. I'm doing this building here, and I'm doing this building over here. And I'm driving that rental today because my van is in the shop. They just sent me a video saying they opened up the transmission already, and they're looking at what's going on there. If you've anyway, it was a new transmission just over a year ago, and unfortunately it seems to have gone south, as it were. But anyway, that's life. So today, doing these hallways, I've done this section down here already, and then I'll be going down there, of course, and I've got 2 more floors below me, and then I got some stairs to do as well. I'm not doing all the steps in the building, but anyway, I've been doing this building for years now. I picked it up when the woman who was managing the building contacted us. She wasn't happy with what had been getting done on the carpet before. I can't remember. I'm not sure if they were getting steam cleaned or somebody was using encapsulating on it, Cymex. I can't remember which it was. It was one or the other anyway. And I did the job a few years back. It was like maybe 6 years ago or so, and it was game over then, because not only did I get all the stains out, they stayed out, and she realized that this was absolutely a better way to go. And anyway, today I'm just wanting to do a short little video. I'm going to do this area here, but I wanted to show you a little trick when cleaning the commercial carpet using an OP machine. Now, a lot of you guys are well aware of this, but some aren't, so let's just go over this a little bit. This is what we call a slider. Pardon me, a glider. I always get it wrong. Anyway, it's basically a piece of ABS. It's quite thin, you can see. Put some Velcro on this side. And the idea is that if you have a carpet where your machine is tending to bind and it gets hard to push, if you put this between the pad and the carpet, this will relieve, right in the center of course, this will relieve the torque and the friction right there in the middle. It'll make it a lot easier to push. And even on commercial carpets, you can certainly notice a difference. And even though I'm actually cleaning with a 2-way pad, and although the 2-ways aren't the most aggressive or even the most absorbent, this is what I primarily use when I'm doing commercial, because I find they work perfectly well. And most of the carpets that I'm doing now are carpets that I've done repeatedly, and so they clean up really easily, really quickly, and the 2-way pads just work perfect. But on this carpet, when I'm going in that direction, the machine will move very smoothly and easily, but when I come back, I'm going against the grain, and the machine wants to bind a little bit. Not that badly. I could certainly put up with it, but there's a simple, if you put the slider, pardon me, the glider underneath, it'll make it just so much easier to push it. And if you're doing that for hours at a time, I find that after working with this machine working for a few hours, my shoulders get sore. But I'm going to show you the bottom here. I'm just going to pull it back. And in this case, you notice I'm using a much smaller one. And so that's only about 4 inches or so. And there's Velcro glued on the other side, and I stuck it in the middle. And because I didn't think that I really needed to go with a full-size one, and it's working just perfect. There's no resistance. It literally feels, it almost feels like I'm pushing the machine back and forth over ice. It just slides so easily because we've got friction happening on the between the carpet and the pad. So anyway, just come along with me, and I'll just run over this area here. You see how easily the machine moves. It's just literally just sliding so easy. There's no pulling to one side or the other. Nice and simple, easy. can see the stains are coming right out very easily. I actually do have some microfiber with scrub strip pads with me as well, and if I felt that an area maybe needed a bit more, I would just switch over to that, but normally I don't on this job. And for those who may not be familiar with what I'm cleaning with here, this is an Orbitech. It is about 12 years or so old. It's an excellent machine. And I'm going to give you guys another little reason why putting a glider under your pad is actually a good idea. And that is that you will find your bearings will last a lot longer, because it's the resistance to the orbiting and the spinning motion that puts the torque and the strain on the bearing. And I really don't think you're losing anything as far as cleaning ability, unless you're on a really soiled carpet. But for the most part, you really don't need to do that. Go all out with whatever you're cleaning with. So if you're doing a carpet that's not too soiled, then I do suggest that if you don't already have the two-way pads, they're inexpensive. They really last. They last the longest of any pad, and they clean, especially under an OP. They clean really very well. So this little chunk is done. You can see it looks just great, and this is obviously a high wear area, obviously with the students coming up to the door here. And so that's my suggestion, and hopefully that'll make your life a little bit easier for you guys out there using OPs. And occasionally we run across those carpets that kind of want to fight back. Put a glider underneath and make your life a little bit easier. And you can make them out of ABS, get them made out of plastic straw. You can even use a CD actually if you want to. But anyway, if you haven't already tried that out, just give it a try. You'll probably like it. All right, have a good day.